Hello friends, it's Mikita again, and today I would like to speak about cost of living in Vilnius. In this video I'll cover cost of rent, facilities, groceries, eating out, healthcare, transport, sport and entertainment. You can use timestamps if you want to skip to some specific topics. Also, it is average prices from my experience, and for some people experience might be different. Prices might be higher or lower. So let's get started. Rent. This is the most expensive and challenging part. Rent prices can vary significantly, depends on the apartment size, type of building, location and other conditions. Prices start at €300 for a small, non-renovated apartment in old building, and can easily go to €1,000 or more for a modern 3-room apartment in a new building. On average, you can find 40 square meters modern apartment in new building for €600–700, or in old building for €500–600. Is this high? Is this low? It depends on what you compare it to. Compared to poor developing countries, it's expensive, but comparing to Western European countries or North America, it's cheap. Vilnius is the capital of EU country, and such level of prices should be expected. A useful resource for finding an apartment in Lithuania is rodos.lt. Let me know if the video with detailed guidance will be interesting for you. If you decide to buy property instead of renting, prices for an old building apartment starts at €2,000 or about 100K for a 50 square meters 2-room apartment. In a new building, prices starts at €3,000 or it will be about 120K for 40 square meters 2 rooms apartment. In both cases, renovation will likely be required. Next, and connected expenses, facilities. We pay about €100 for a family of 2 in a new building. At winter, it's an additional €50 for heating. However, in old, non-renovated apartment, heating cost will start from €100 and may reach €300 a month. This is why I highlight the difference between the old and new buildings. Additionally, unlimited home internet cost is about €20 and unlimited mobile service €30. Food. No one can live without food, and it costs around €200 per person per month for regular groceries, including meat, fish, vegetable, fruits, milk products, bread, and etc. Nothing exotic. You can watch my detailed video about the prices somewhere here. Eating out. The €200 per person per month does not include eating out. The average price for a meal in a mid-range restaurant will be about €12 or €15. Lunch menu €6–7, glass of beer €5, cup of coffee €3. Of course, you can find cheaper or more expensive options, depends on your preferences. Healthcare. Everyone who legally stays and works in Lithuania is insured and can visit public clinics and hospitals for free. There might be longer queues, but quality of service is good. Most of services here are free of charge, but you may pay for some materials like €20 for a tooth filling or some vaccine. Visiting private medical centers is also an option, but prices are higher, about €50–60 for visit or more. Dentist visits is €70 or higher. Without insurance, emergency visit to hospital with doctor consultation and basic blood test will cost about €80. Delivering a child without insurance is about €2,000. Services, beauty and more. A man haircut in a cheap salon is €15 and woman haircut starts at €20. Hair and beard cut in a barbershop is €40, manicure and pedicure is €30 each. A professional photo shoot starts at €100, and a car service is €60 per hour. Transport. Public transport includes buses and trolleybuses. It's well developed, modern, fast and convenient, except for some older trolleys that soon will be retired. A 30-minute ticket costs 65 cents, a monthly ticket 29 euro. The most popular taxi service is Bolt, and short trips starting from 3 euro. A ride from the airport to the city center will cost about 12 euro and will depend on the day, time and demand. A liter of gasoline is 150 euro. Car parking can be free, but closer to the city center is divided into 4 color zones and starting from 30 cents per hour in green zone and up to 250 euro per hour in a blue zone. Sport. A monthly unlimited gym membership usually starts at 30 euro. It will be good modern gym, often open 24/7 with self-service. A monthly swimming pool membership is 50 euro. But be careful with the types of membership, as majority of prices are fair with 1-year contract, and breaking contract will lead to big penalties. Without obligations, cost of membership usually 30% higher. Read the contract conditions carefully. Entertainment. Vilnius is a capital and packed with a variety of events like exhibitions, concerts and festivals. Some of them are free and I personally visit them a lot, but of course some are paid. Ticket for music concert starts at 10 euro and can go up to 200 euro. Museum entrance is 12 euro and movie in the cinema is 8. But there might be an expensive entertainment, like hot air balloon ride for 140 euro, or walking on the edge of TV tower for 70 euro, or riding a Ferrari for 14 kilometers for 170 euro. You can visit Geradovana website to explore other options. Total estimation. Let's sum up the mandatory and optional expenses to see the total cost. Assuming a calculation for a family of 2, both are working and insured. Mandatory. Rent 600 euro, facilities 120, home internet and mobile 80 euro, food 400 euro, healthcare 50 euro, transport 60 euro. Optional. Gym memberships 60 euro, beauty 100, eating out 200, entertainment 100. It does not include clothes, traveling, hobbies, emergencies or other expenses. Let's add 200 euro more for all this. To sum it all up, for more or less comfortable living in Vilnius, about 2000 euro will be required. Is this a lot? Tell me in the comments. In my opinion, it depends on what you compare it to. The minimum monthly salary in Lithuania before taxes is 924 euro, or after taxes 560. This definitely will not be enough for comfortable living in Vilnius. However, the average salary in Lithuania is 1900, or after taxes it's 1150. In Vilnius, it will be probably even more. In that case, it will be enough. Before we end, I'd like to share a useful service for comparing cost of living, Numbeo. It allows you to see prices for specific categories and compare different cities. I'll put a link in the description so you can explore it. That's all what I wanted to share. Subscribe for more videos, write comments about your thoughts, and feel free to ask questions. I'll answer all of them. Also, let me know what is the most interesting topic for you, and maybe I will cover them in the next videos. Bye!